Hey, all you Bubble Craps fans, it's almost here. We're talking about the Bubble Craps Tracker version 2. It's been in, good, 6-8 months in the works. We had a little hiccup there because we were helping out AGC with his game, doing some programming behind the scenes for him to get his app up and running, or actually his game up and running, so that you guys can follow along with his series there. But that's all taken care of. We're back in the development of the Bubble Craps Tracker, and it's almost complete. There are a few bugs in there, so we're just trying to get that testing done along with fixing the bugs, and we will release it hopefully sometime the beginning of October. It'll be up in Google Play Store, and you guys can, of course, download it for free. Let me go over a couple of main features of it. This right here, this horn has been reworked, and I guess since it happens to be up on the screen, let's go ahead and talk about it. You have a little number 4 right behind it here. This means that it's been 4 rolls since this icon displayed. The icon displays when there are statistically a lack of horn numbers so far in this particular roll. Okay, so we're going along here. We can see there's a lot of 4s up in there. There's 2 12s. I can go back here and look. Manually I had put in a bunch of 4s, so that's why those are all there. That's why we've only had 2 12s in probably 20-some rolls. So statistically, that means horns are due. Let's find out. Let's go into the auto roll real quickly, and let's see how long it's going to take for this to disappear, which means that we're statistically back in shape with the horns, or for a horn to pay out. Okay, this is something that AGC likes. He kind of came up with this and said, hey, can we modify this so that I don't have to manually keep track of when horns are due? So that's what we did. So now the horn comes up when statistically a number should come up soon. Doesn't mean it's immediate. And he likes to put a 4x4 against that. If you have questions about his 4x4, of course, I can do a quick explanation saying you're going to put $4 on the horn, 4 in the field. But of course, AGC has videos for that. Just go out to his Average Guys Craps videos on YouTube and look for the one on the 4x4. Anyway, here we go. Let's do the auto roll, and let's see how long it takes for. Oh, did one come up already? Yeah, look at that. The 11 had come up immediately. We had it back in here somewhere after the 7s in that area. The horn had come up, and within a couple rolls, the 11 came. So that put it back statistically correct, which is now why this horn is gone. The same thing will happen for a field. The field will display an icon up there and letting you know, hey, field numbers are due. So it's just a little extra on some of the features. Now, the 2 most important features, this one being multiple casinos. I'm in Casino, which I've called Casino 2 for the testing right now. I can come up here and you can see these are all the different sessions I've had for Casino 2. I can change the casino and go to a different casino if I wanted to. If I click on My Casino, it'll take me down here, My Casino, and then it'll also show me the history for My Casino. I can also have all of them come up. So now it shows me all the casinos that I have in here, and there's a scroll bar, of course, to go through all the sessions that are available. One of the neat things is you can go back and look at your sessions that you've had. So you can go out here, go to this session. There you have the session up there. In this case, there were only 11 rolls in this particular session. So let's see if we have a session that has a few more rolls in it. I think Casino 2 has a longer roll history in there. Not on that one. Let's kind of dig through here. What about here? There we go. Here's a longer one. It says there's 90 rolls in that session, so you can scroll all the way through here and you should end up with 90 rolls. Okay, so going back and forth through there's your 90. But the second neat feature about this particular version is that I can now click on this little menu button up here and it'll allow me to export to WinCraps. Alright, so this comes up. There's my email address at the top. This is my email at gmail.com, and it has all the roles right here that are used in that particular session. So you can just click on the send button and out it would go to WinCraps. Kind of a neat little feature if you use WinCraps and you want to test your strategies with current roles that are real roles from a casino. AGC loves that because he frequently runs into 300 or 400 roles in a session, and that way he doesn't have to manually retype it all the time. That's the reason we have that. Those were the main features, really, or at least that's the main feature. There are a couple other things in there. I'm not going to go too in depth with everything right now. A lot of you have been following God of Gambling. This is his style play right here, GOG, God of Gambling, and it keeps track of his play, or that particular strategy. Points failed, reversing points made. If you click on that, it probably defaults this way, actually, and if you click on it, it goes to this. What that does, this keeps track of the points made per shooter along with 0.7 ounce, PSOs, 0.7 ounce. So in this particular instance, you've had 0 times where a point has not been made, once a point has been made, and the like. I'm going to go and auto-roll this a little bit for a moment so that you can take a look at this. I have to do that twice. And let's go through this, and let's see when we get this little trend window up here, because we have to wait for about 5 shooters. There it comes. So with 5 shooters, we now have the trend window up. So I'm going to stop the auto roll, and the auto roll will be disabled this time like it's supposed to be when we do load it up into Google Play. The auto roll really is just used for development work. Otherwise, I have to sit there and key in numbers all day long. This is one of the additions right here to the trend window, and that is the 303000100 in reverse order, of course. 3 points made, 0 points made, 3 points made, 0 points made, 0 points made, 1 point made, 0, and 0 points made. What that's useful for, people that like to bet against the trend, really quick and simple. You can see somebody hasn't made a point, you can bet against it. Or if you like to go, oh, 2 or 3 points have been made, I'm going to be on the contrarian side of that and bet that way. There you go. That's what that is for. If you incorporate that or take a look at that and compare it to the 0.7 ounce and the like, I can't show you the 0.7 out here necessarily. You would see it up here, and here it is right here. You lost the point, came out on a roll, 7 out. That's basically what this 1.7 out is down here. And then these points, you could actually look up here and say, okay, I made 3 points, 2 points, whatever it is, if I wanted to go through that. They also are indicative to this right here. You have 5 times the point hasn't been made. I shouldn't click on that. 3 times the point has been made at least once, and you can see down here there's 3 times the point has been made at least once, because here it's made 3 times the point, 3 points have been made here, and once here. Twice we made 2 points, which would be the 3 and the 3, and twice we made 3 points, which is here and here. So you can see those two kind of interact with one another. Those are probably the biggest changes made in this thing, along with this addition here where we had the median roll. We've always had that. We've added the average rolls per shooter. So you have a median of 7.5, but you have an average of 10. All right, so you can kind of play with that and figure out how you want to take a look at it. Say, oh, look, most people are shooting at least 7 to 10 times there. Pretty cool. I'll stay on the pass line. And if you were looking at that and you go, oh yeah, there are a lot of rolls per shooter. Compare that to GOG's play down here. It's down at 181, which means it's at a loss since we started at 200, meaning that there are numbers being made. Okay, pretty simple. That's it. Just wanted to introduce you to it. I don't want to get carried away with additional features and stuff. I just want to show you that it's out there. Stephen B., you've asked about this a number of times, the tracking of multiple casinos and stuff. So yeah, it's up, it's there. We'll have it out soon. No Apple version is available yet. Sorry about that. We will get to it once all the bugs are out of this version. Then we will focus on the Apple version. CSL asked about it because when he and I and AGC and GOG were out there in Vegas, he was pretty impressed with how accurate the tracker was running when I would tell him, look, you're going to have X number of percentage chance that a 7's on this next roll because it's been following a certain number, combination, or whatever, and it would pop up. He couldn't believe it, but yeah, I would do it over and over. So he is on Apple, so yeah, he's going to have to take a little longer patience until it gets out there for him, but we will get the Apple version out there. Okay, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoy it. This is just a sneak peek of it, and we will get it out very soon to you. From here on out, we've got other movies coming up. Enjoy it all. Thanks.